Hello everyone, apa khabar? Let's start by looking at these words, kurang, lebih, lagi, and paling. So what we want to look at in this video is making comparative statements to compare or also to express preference. So these are the words that are used in Malay to make comparisons and to express preference. So the word kurang in Malay means less. Lebih or lagi means more. So if you want to convey preference, if you like something more than something else, you say lebih suka or lagi suka. Or if you like something less, it's kurang suka. Or if you don't like something, it's tak suka. Now, to make a comparison, you just add either kurang or lebih or lagi in front of an adjective. For example, if something is shorter, short is pendek. So shorter is lebih pendek or lagi pendek. If something is bigger, big is besar. So bigger is lebih besar. And if it's the opposite, for example, if something is less difficult. So difficult in Malay is susah. So less difficult is kurang susah. Now those are to express preference or to compare. What about to indicate a superlative? If something is long, longer versus longest. So long in Malay is panjang. So we can use the word paling to indicate a superlative. Paling panjang is longest. And another way to turn an adjective into a superlative is to add a ter prefix, ter, in front of the adjective. So in this case, terpanjang means exactly the same as paling panjang, which is the longest. So we'll look at examples to understand the usage of all the words or the prefix of ter in a sentence. So how do you say Sid prefers to stay home? So to prefer something, you say lebih suka. Sid lebih suka duduk rumah. Sid lebih suka duduk rumah. So this, if it's translated, it means Sid likes to stay at home more. So that is what it means. Another example, I prefer this one over that. So this one you can, so you're comparing two things. Saya lebih suka yang ni dari yang tu. Saya lebih suka yang ni dari yang tu. So the literal translation of this is I like more this one from that one. That's how you say it in Malay. Okay, so what about this one? Taking the train is faster than taking the bus. Naik train lagi cepat dari naik bas. Naik train lagi cepat dari naik bas. So literal translation is to go up a train is more fast from to go up a bus. So that's a literal translation, but that's how you say to take something is naik train. If you're taking a car, naik kereta. But if you want to say you like something the most or you hate something the most, for example, Farah likes learning history the most. So how do you say that? So if it's superlative, you can add paling in front. So if you like something more, you lebih suka or lagi suka. If you like something the most, it's paling suka. So in this case, it's Farah paling suka belajar sejarah. Farah paling suka belajar sejarah. So history in Malay is sejarah. What about the opposite? If Farah doesn't like something, so for example, Farah dislikes learning science the most, or Farah hates learning science. Farah paling tak suka belajar sains. Farah paling tak suka belajar sains. Okay, so what about this one? How do you say things in Japan are more expensive than in Thailand? Or things in Japan cost more than in Thailand? So if you want to say something is more expensive, in Malay that's lebih mahal or lagi mahal. Barang dekat Jepun lagi mahal dari dekat Thailand. Or barang di Jepun lagi mahal dari di Thailand. So, what about this one? Today's topic is less interesting than yesterday. So to say something that is less interesting, kurang menarik. So you just add kurang instead of lebih. Topik hari ini kurang menarik dari yang semalam. Topik hari ini kurang menarik dari yang semalam. So if you want to say the opposite, you want to say yesterday's topic is more interesting. It's topik semalam lebih menarik dari yang hari ini. So that's how you turn things around. So how do you say someone doesn't like something? For example, my mum doesn't like roses. She likes lilies more. Mak saya tak suka bunga ros. Dia lebih suka bunga lili. Mak saya tak suka bunga ros. Dia lebih suka bunga lili. So that's how you convey preference. So lastly, how do you say they live in the biggest house here? Mereka tinggal dekat rumah terbesar dekat sini. Mereka tinggal dekat rumah terbesar dekat sini. Or you can also say diorang tinggal instead of mereka. And you can also say di rumah. Mereka tinggal di rumah terbesar di sini. Another way of saying biggest would be paling besar instead of terbesar. So mereka tinggal dekat rumah paling besar dekat sini. So that's it. That's how you compare or you make comparative of superlative words in Malay and how to convey preference in Malay.